So I just got out of watching this new movie called Dream Eater. This is presented by Eli Roth, but it's not directed by Eli Roth. It's very confusing. I know a lot. It's going to be like another one of those kind of Jordan Peele situations where Jordan Peele is the producer, not the director. This is actually directed by three people. Two of them are actual actors in this, Mallory something and Alex, and they use their actual names in there, similar to something like Host, where they use their actual houses, their actual names to kind of just make it feel more authentic. So we have another found footage movie here, and this one was pretty interesting. I didn't know what to expect going in. I've heard a lot of buzz surrounding this movie. You know, you're going to have the typical, scariest movie of the year. This is the one that you need to watch. I will say you have to kind of temper your expectations. Not to say that this movie doesn't have, like, a lot of, like, creepy, and just unsettling tones throughout. You should kind of just temper your expectations and just kind of go into this with an open mind. So, like I said, this is following Alex and Mallory. Alex is dealing with this sleep disorder called parasomnia. I've never really heard of this, but it's really interesting. I'd have to kind of do my own research. I'm pretty sure this is kind of like a real thing. I don't know if that's the same thing of like the whole what's that, sleep paralysis. I don't know if it's similar to that. But anyways, Mallory takes Alex out into this, like, I guess, log cabin, this cabin Airbnb thing for the week, to kind of just get his mental right and try to help him get through this, because he had a violent episode a week prior. Because, like, as the movie goes on, you see Alex when it's during the day. He's normal. He's his funny self. They're joking. Very lovable couple and everything. But it's when things happen at night, and all throughout this time that they're here at this cabin, Mallory is documenting all these different occurrences and stuff like that. And weird stuff only happens when it's like the dead of night, where it'd be like 2 o'clock at night or like 3 o'clock at night. But it just gets progressively worse. And then once she finds out exactly like what's going on with him, it's pretty much kind of too late. It's a little generic and typical as far as like the explanation. It's still creepy as hell because it has something to do with your sleep. And anything that has something to do with your sleep can also be kind of terrifying. Now, like I said, this isn't the scariest movie I've ever seen, but there's definitely some unsettling and uncomfortable, like, vibes throughout this whole entire movie, which I really appreciate, because it has this interesting style where it tries to be found footage, but it's like really fucking clean. It's like a 4K version of like of a found footage movie. It's hard to explain, because usually found footage movies have like that little grain or grit to it to kind of make it seem like it's a cheap camera. This is a very high expensive camera and whatnot. Like I said, the performances by the guy by Alex, obviously, was really good. Mallory, I was kind of like hit or miss with, because sometimes her line delivery was like, it seemed like she didn't give a fuck, and other times it's like, okay, she's actually like showing that she's scared as fuck, she's terrifying, breathing really heavy and stuff like that. Overall, like, the movie was solid. It was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Should you run out and go see this in the theater? If you were looking for like a double feature with this and like Shelby Oaks, I think it'd be a pretty solid double feature. Like I said, I think there are moments where there are some genuine good scares in here. Other moments is just like, I felt like the movie dragged on a bit too long, even though it's only like an hour and 30 minutes. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below about this movie if you get around to checking it out. Was it one of the best horror movies that you've seen this year? In my opinion, no, but it's definitely not one of the weaker ones. I think this is kind of in the middle for me. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next one, though. Peace.